We are launching a new series this morning called What's Working. Our goal is to highlight the innovations that are paying off in America in areas from education to infrastructure and much more. So we're going to start this morning with a new state-of-the-art bridge in New York built on time and on budget. It's part of the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge, and it opens tonight. It replaces the aging Tappan Zee Bridge over the Hudson River. Construction took 4 years and cost nearly $4 billion. And we climbed to the top of the new bridge with current New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to find out what it took to get construction underway. It's one of the largest construction projects in the country. All right, I think we're crossing over here. And a rare success story in the saga of American infrastructure. What's it like when you get to see it this up close?
It's almost unbelievable. You know, we've been planning it, talking about it. But to now actually see the reality of it and to see it in comparison to the old bridge is really striking.
A 3.1-mile cable-stay bridge named the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge by his son, current New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. The cost, $3.9 billion. This was decades in the making, hundreds of meetings, fights about it. Not an easy process.
No, they talked about changing the bridge for literally 20 years. Everybody says the bridge is dangerous. Everybody says it has to be replaced, but nothing happens.
You think there's political risk in actually building this bridge?
Oh, sure there is. Yeah. Sure there is. It's one of the reasons the politicians stay away from it. We have a lot of big infrastructure projects that we've tried in the past. They haven't worked out, and they can be a career ender. Right? So,
did that go through your mind?
Oh, only about 7 times a week.
The most spectacular project on the Thruway is the 3-mile bridge.
The existing bridge, the Tappan Zee, was long ago deemed functionally obsolete. It's 12 years past its expiration date. The Cuomo Bridge is the result of a public-private partnership designed and built by a private company and overseen by project director Jamie Barbas. I mean, how long can a bridge like this last?
The requirement for this bridge is 100 years of service life. The structure and hull should last 100 years.
It's built to last.
Yes, it is. Longer than us, I think.
Building it has taken 7,000 workers, more than 9 million hours, 220 million pounds of American steel, and enough concrete to stretch from here to Key West. Much of it was made on land, floated down the Hudson River, and maneuvered into place by a super crane dubbed I Lift New York. Could you have built this bridge without that crane?
No, not in the components. So if you look behind me and you see these beams are put together and put on a barge and lifted completely in place to span from pier to pier.
The super crane was shipped to New York from California. It paid a $70,000 toll to pass through the Panama Canal. Wow. This is pretty spectacular. But it was worth it.
It is about perspective, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And this gives you perspective.
I'm taking in what is just an incredible view to be up here without losing my lunch. Because if I look down one more time...
Oh, come on.
There aren't even walls here on the side. They're just pieces of rope. The first span of the bridge is opening on time and on budget. Once complete, the bridge is expected to carry more than 140,000 vehicles every day. The tolls on this bridge are only like $5. Can you promise the people of New York that you won't raise the toll prices?
We've promised that the tolls won't be raised through 2020, and then we're going to have to see what the finances for the state are in 2020.
So you're not worried when people are cursing the traffic on this bridge that they'll be like, it's the Cuomo Bridge?
I don't think they'll curse the traffic on this bridge. The traffic will be less on this bridge than the old bridge.
It will take another year to dismantle the old bridge and complete the Cuomo, which the governor hopes will serve as a symbol for New York ambition and a model for big building in America. If the Tappan Zee Bridge was the poster child for crumbling infrastructure in America, the Cuomo Bridge will be the poster child for what?
For the optimism and the capacity and the competence that you doubt. What made America is what we built. The railroads, the tunnels, the bridges, the skyscrapers. We can't lose that. If we lose that, we lose who we are.
All right, now getting us that super crane that we showed you that helped build the new bridge, well, it's also going to take down the old bridge because they have to take it down piece by piece for environmental concerns. They're going to recycle them. And that super crane can lift 12 statues of liberty at once. Wow. They call it the LeBron James crane.
That's very cool.
Very well named.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece, Nora. Beautiful
really
shot.
was.
And I can't imagine what it must be like for the governor to have the bridge named after his dad.
Well, as we talk about infrastructure, one of these few bipartisan things that President Trump could potentially do. Let's rebuild America. That thought that people could you do it?
Right.
And this is an example of actually this public-private partnership, and it worked. They did it in 4 years. It's a success story.
You look at the Golden Gate and wonder, could we do that today?
Yeah.
This is sort of proof that it's doable.
Right. So we want to highlight good stories as well here.
Certainly do. I like that, what's working.